Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? This is the mail day of all mail days. And like this is basically what this is, two mail days in one. So I had like one mail day and then I like did it, then I had another mail day and then I did that. And I didn't make a video. And I was like, let's just throw it all together, do one video. That way I'm not like holding out on you guys. Hate holding out. Don't like sugarcoating, don't like slow rolling. So you know what? We're gonna go to the best thing in this whole video right now. So basically, you guys know I'm chasing the massive card for my collection. I have two Watsy Howls left out of the entire collection. Blissey and Ampharos Unlimited from Neo Revelation. And I ended up making a deal for one of those cards. And this is it right here. This is the Pop 1 Blissey from Unlimited Neo Rev. So now I'm down to one holographic card from all Wizards of the Coast to have a complete PSA 10 set, or at least in the highest grade. So like pre-Fable will never have a 10, things like that. And this is just absolutely stunning, absolutely incredible. So I just want to start off by thanking Island Growth, and I think it's like Hosh 808 or basically Fox 808. And I want to read this letter to you guys. So, dear Zach, aka Jim at Pokemon, I want to start by saying I admire what you have done for the Pokemon community. Your knowledge and love for the hobby is truly amazing. I am so happy Fox 808 and I have been able to help you complete another piece of your collection. This awesome card is going to a good home and a part of an amazing collection. Inside the package, you will also find a gift from me. It is a Shibuya Pikachu that I personally obtained in 2019 in Japan. This was given out to visitors to celebrate the opening of a new Pokemon Center in Shibuya. I visited every Pokemon Center in Japan and collected these on my trip. Each one was graded, and I decided to only give these out to special people in my life. And I hope you enjoy this card. Thank you for everything you do. Sincerely, Island Growth. He a little PS. And it said, this is the first handwritten letter I have written in a decade. Oh, man. So those of you guys that can't already tell, I actually opened this up with friends privately just a couple days ago, and I want to share with you guys a community just to show that Island Growth, super nice guy in the deal. The price from when we initially negotiated to when we finished doubled, and so like we definitely did a fair trade. He got a phenomenal item in return, and I basically completed a major collection goal. This is just purely outstanding, and I'm super grateful, super thankful. And if anyone can find an Ampharos from Neo Revelation Unlimited, I'm paying $10,000 in a PSA 10. So please help me complete this like 10-year-long goal of my Watsy and all the stories and everyone you see. It would be incredible. And this is the Shibuya Pikachu that you see here. Really cool. So from Japan, not just shipped from Japan. This was like handed to the guy and he gave it. That's collection card. Thanks so much, man. Wow. All right. Dude, that could be a video in itself. Wow. I'm like still like kind of in sticker shock. It's like all these like goosebumps and feelings are coming back, and it's like, wow, what's going on? So let's just jump right into it. Fix this. That'd be annoying. Think about that for 20 minutes. Excuse me. That probably hurt your ears. I got this on Whatnot. This is Mr. Mime. You see the borders off. Like no one was bidding on it. I was like, guys, like this is like clearly like the borders off. And I got some Jolteons like this. And the indicator for me is you can really see the yellow in the background there too. So to me, it's not sun fading. It is literally the border. And you can match it to some of the other cards I have. So that's a really cool error card. Paid like $30. Pretty cool. No symbol Vile Plume. Got a pretty good price on this, I thought. One of the lower pops. So really surprised it kind of sat for as long as it did. So adding this to the PSA 10 collection, a Chansey PSA 6 here. This is German. I think I paid maybe. I thought I got a really good price for this. Some of these are Whatnot items. Little off-center Abra. I think I bought this on eBay for like $20. I mean, like, you kidding me? A PSA graded Abra for $20? It's off-center. Like, I'll do that all day. This completed a collection goal. So this is Neo Destiny Unlimited, a card I've been looking for a couple years, just never showed up. So it's one more card off that Neo Destiny set. And then, let's just finish off this side. You got an OC Shadowless Gyarados. So cool. Little print dot down there. You can see it's off-center from top to bottom. For those of you guys that may not be aware, it basically means this little yellow part at the top is really skinny, and this part at the bottom is pretty thick. And so Watsy had pretty good quality control when it came around just some of the earlier cards. And obviously, the packs were so out of order. You can pull Hollow in the pretty much any position. The rares, the uncommon, sometimes they're all mixed up. And not every card was perfect, but to get like OC, like for Pokemon collectors, we tend to value these a little bit more. Whereas sports card collectors, they're like a dime a dozen. Like there's so many off-center cards, no one likes them. They always they value the price. But for us, we kind of think they're cool. It's another way to kind of diversify the collection. Got this in the mail, a little crimp jolting at the top here. Paid around $40. Thought that wasn't too bad. And look, CGC even labeled it. I mean, be kind of cool if PSA would, but two different perspectives. Not trying to get in a fight here. All right. Got this out of the Blake Martinez break. He had 2 Neo Revelation first edition boxes and 1 Neo Discovery box. Bought 1 set of packs. Thing is like $2,200, and I pulled a Shining Magikarp. That's insane. It's pretty cool. So he said he wanted to buy it. I was like, hey, just give me my pack price back, and he passed. So this came back to me. So pretty cool, pretty neat. I mean, to me, I'd probably rather have him sign it, just put it in the collection, just kind of hold on to that. But I didn't even think about it at the time. So pretty neat. I think I got this. Maybe like $200. I think on a Whatnot auction. I thought that was a pretty good price. You think English looks really good. No one's grading because grading is like $200 a card now, and it's like that's so much money. So you get basically a PSA 10 whenever you just wait it out for grading to open. Got a gray stamp Chansey. I can't remember what I paid for this. Maybe a little over $200 or so. It's pretty beat up, but still it's a gray stamp. So I'll throw this in like one of those white sleeves I have. I think I got one next to me, so I'll just show you guys how I do this. So basically, I got a big old black binder. It's four rows, 3 rows, 4 columns. So you can fit like 24 cards on a page. And I put a little white sleeve on it, put it in there. It's got a black background. Looks really, really nice. Makes the cards all pop, and you can just see that gray stamp. So that's pretty nice. A little Ampharos. So I did a little shout out on Instagram. I was like, hey, help me out with my Ampharoses. And there was one true collector out there that was like, hey, let me help you out. And it was Ungraded Benjamin. Thanks, man. Love the Pidgey. Love the little hat on the guy. Looking pretty dapper. And he sent me Quapos Ampharos. So I think I paid him around $70 for this. It's what I'm paying for these. So if you have one of these in excellent and mint condition, I'm paying $70. So I'm trying to do a whole binder page. And I still have quite a few to go. For these cards, like I'm not gonna pay like $200 or $100 or whatever. I'm just gonna sort of wait for the market to kind of hit that price when it goes up and down, and then eventually, over 3 or 4 years, you can get a whole page. So if you buy out the market on that stuff, you're in for a bad time. All right, I don't want that glare to be there. All right, cool. This is a cool deal. So this guy reached out to me on Instagram. Pretty old school collector. Been collecting for a while, was going through their binder, and they were like, wow, these cards look pretty funky. There's something going on here. Like, what could it be? I mean, the backs look a little played, a little excellent. Look okay, but these are like, oh, the WB stamps. And normally WB stamps are up here. So you have a version with no stamp that's pretty rare. But the inverted stamps, which you can see here, these are extremely rare. And so I ended up paying several $1,000s for these. Basically, I'm going to put them in my binder because I think they're cool, and I don't know any other opportunity I'm going to have to pick these up. I know Rusty was picking up a few Pikachus last year. He showed on his channel. I think he paid between like 3 and 3.5K each, but some of them are graded. These are ungraded and probably I'd say a little bit worse condition. You can just see the edge wear, the corners, all that. But they are better condition than a few others I've seen pop up recently. So super, super rare cards, really cool binder cards. Very, very excited to add these to the collection. Yeah, that glare is still there. Man, maybe it's the white. I don't know. That makes the glare go away. Old school Pokemon. What's up, man? He sent me a package, and basically I opened up all the mail so this wouldn't be like a 45-minute video, and then I just like kind of put it all here so I could just go with it with the guys. Old School is one of the coolest guys, one of the most genuine guys in the hobby. He's one of those guys that just has a ton of stuff from like 5-6 years ago that he's still kind of going through. So he's got a lot of high quality stuff, a lot of really good condition cards. And he actually did one of his first streams on Whatnot. He also has probably the coolest sticker you can ever make. Jimmy Pokemon. And you can see the Ninetales. So he's a no damage Ninetales collector. Basically has like probably one of the largest, if not the largest collection of them in the world, like maybe 27 copies obtained. He bought me out like 4 years ago. Kind of regret it. Kind of not, because it is going to a good collector. And these are some of the cards I bought from him. So let's go through them. Really good looking Chansey here. Thought this is in really good shape. And so the cards he's auctioning are literally like, I mean, that's a near mint card. And like, you're buying raw. Like, where else are you going to buy raw? That's like truly near mint to mint. I mean, that's a really good looking card. He threw a Jolteon up, and I'm sorry, if you're gonna throw up a Jolteon, I'm gonna have to bid on it. So I ended up getting another Jolteon for the collection. Very cool, coming from a good friend. Probably should have had him sign this. Could have thrown it in the binder there. Beautiful, beautiful Blastoise. I mean, Expedition Blastoise. I always talk about this being like my favorite Blastoise artwork. You got the Team Rocket where it's like one cannon. You got the Expedition where it's like double Hydro Cannon. I mean, like, can we just appreciate how sick that card is? Like, if you're swimming and you see a shark, you're like, shark. But if you're swimming and you see a Blastoise, yeah. You better have a Master Ball on you. You're gonna be in trouble if you don't. He also auctioned off a Kyogre, pretty insane. I can't remember what I paid for this, maybe $300-400. I know it was under $500, but we were pricing it to eBay and stuff. And you can tell it's not a 9, not an 8, probably a little bit lower because of the corners, but still really good looking card. And it's going to go in the binder with all the gold stars. So as you guys watch these videos, you're seeing me slowly, build binders, slowly build, things that I'm working on. Wigglytuff thought this was in good shape. I think they threw in a bonus Magneton CP6. So that was just like kind of a bonus to get the auction higher. So like sometimes if auctions go for like $20 and they're like, they throw in a bonus card, sometimes you can get it going. It's kind of a little tactic. I think these maybe weren't from him. These are maybe from someone else because you can see the tape and stuff. So I got an Alakazam from base set, Rocket's Moltres. And you can just see the condition here. I mean, some of these are just really good looking cards. And some cards go way too high on Whatnot. Some cards are just steals. Like they really are. You can get cards that go for $400, for $100 or $200, and then you can buy cards for $2 that go for $20 or $30. So you really got to know your market. You really got to have that experience to not outbid. You can get in the moment of just trying to prove people how much cash you got, and like that's how you go broke. Like you can prove all you want until you can't. So just like stay humble, like have a scope, have a focus, and pursue your collection goals and don't venture out of it. Like if you hop on Whatnot and you just pick any stream and you start going, you're going to buy stuff. Like I probably would have bought some stuff if I would have been working out or like going somewhere else or doing something else that day or like going to the park here in Chicago. But I mean, I was on Whatnot and that's what happened. I got a really good deal on this. That was kind of cool. That's amazing back right there. Little Charizard. Latias Gold Star. So again, another binder card. I think this is probably near mint. Probably gradable, but like that's not my goal. I think if I chase these, I'd probably chase 10s, maybe 9s. But like I think if I'd just rather have a cool binder rather than graded. So this is actually from a friend of mine, Wise Whalmer. Actually flew out the East Coast one time to sell him a box. Among a few other things, we ended up having lunch that day with his girlfriend, hopefully wife, if you guys go back and look at this video years on the road. If not, man, that'd be kind of awkward. But yeah, that was kind of cool. We ended up hanging out there and for a bit on the East Coast. Good times. Old school again, man? Why do you keep showing up? Why do you keep showing up in here? We got a Blaine's Moltres. He auctioned this off. And like, this is just a stunning card. So beautiful. This is a really good looking card. And you just look, the centering, I mean, like, I was, in the back of my head, I was like, Nick, why are you auctioning this card? I see you got a Ledgeware right here, but I was like, dude, Nick, grade this card, man. This is a beautiful card. It's like $5,000 at a 10, and like, this obviously isn't a 10, but like, look at that card. So, the back of my head, I'm like, this is card number 1 for a binder page, and I'll never find another card like this in this condition. Again, that cool sticker. I think these are just some random cards I picked up on eBay for like $1 each. Dark Feraligatr, pretty cool here. Pretty good condition. I was like, that's not a bad pickup. Maybe pay like $30-40. But it's like, Neo Destiny? How much you going to pay for Neo Destiny pack? They're all like, it's hard to find them on eBay. It's like, you're going to pay like $500. And it's like, why not just get this in like really good shape? I'd call this a near mint to mint card. Really nice card. Let's do a little lesson for you guys. So I bought a pack, base set 2, from a good friend of mine, Mealy Pops. Mealy Pops helped me buy a first edition base box like 4 years ago. And, I pulled an Electabuzz. But, if you buy packs and you break and stuff, you may not always win. And so I got a Pikachu to Wartortle. That's pretty good. But just keep in mind, like, when you see people breaking, like, you're only seeing the highlights. Like, the highlights in a booster box are like 4 or 5 cards. A lot of times, like 2 or 3 cards. But there's like 10 or 6, 12 pulls or whatever. But it's like all those other people, like, they're just like flushing money down the toilet. Like, they're just not, having those hits. So don't get caught up in, chasing and box breaks and hits and all this stuff. And like, I just was like, hey man, I just want to support my guy here. And I just bought a random pack, and I didn't get a holo, but like, it was kind of cool. But like, that's money I was okay with like losing. I didn't necessarily throw away like a ton. And yeah, I gambled big on Blake Martinez box break, but just like be careful, because I did a lot of sports box breaks in 2014, 2015, and I lost a lot of money on that stuff. And I always tell people, like, if I would have put all my money into Pokemon versus like sports or Yu-Gi-Oh or like what else, like I would be much further along than I am now, which is like crazy to think about. But I don't know. I just remember a few numbers back then, and yeah. So that's just my like little 2 cents of advice. Did a trade with Aitson, pretty cool. I'll tag him down there. Basically traded me some rings. So you can see a 2007 gold Pika ring, 2 silvers here from 2006. And basically I gave him a bunch of Japanese packs. So sometimes late at night we'll hop in Discord and I'll bring out some sealed packs I got here at the place, and we'll just start cracking them open. And I traded him some packs, and he traded me this. So that was pretty fair. He also traded me this Ampharos First Edition with a nice swirl here. So that's going to be an awesome binder card. I mean, look at that swirl. Ooh, man. The swirls didn't catch on for like 3 or 4 years ago. Then there was like all about the swirls. And now it's like all I can think about is like, man, I just want a well-placed swirl. And then a part of that deal, we threw in some web cards. And so he kind of pre-graded these, and they all look like 9s and 10s. Hopefully mostly 10s. And these are just cards I need for like my web set. And I like didn't pick up any cards I don't need. These are literally just like gaps in my collection. So going to grade these once PSA decides to go $20 lower per card, and that'd be cool. Dude, this video is getting long, but I don't care. This is a cool mail day. This is a really cool mail day. We're going to keep going. So I got an Abra here, PSA 9. This is like another auction that was going for like $40-50. And I was like, guys, it's a base set Abra. Like, I mean, it was CGC 9. I get in the habit of saying that. And so I ended up picking this up because it's like just leaving money on the table. Like, Abra is like not an easy card for base set. I think I got this for like $12. Like $12. I mean, I know it's a Pikachu V or whatever, but it's in a case. Like, I don't really care, for GMA, but like it's in a case. It's a Pikachu. Like, I don't know. I felt weird to like let that go. No Symbol Flareon 9. I need more of these Flareon No Symbol 9s. If you have them, I'm paying around $225 at the time of this video. In the future, that could be high. That could be low. I don't know. But whenever you're watching this video, if you have one and you want $225 instead, let me know, and I'll see what we can do. All right. So, another little, I don't want to throw these on there. We're all over the place. So, another thing I did that I probably shouldn't have done is I opened one of the Top Sun greenback packs as like late at night. Got the gum, so if you're ever curious what the gum looks like, there you go. You can kind of see what that gum looks like. I'm not going to eat it. To me, this is almost like collectible, being this gum. And I pulled a Tauros and a Porygon. So if you ever have these packs, just know it's like pretty risky to open them up. And they look really good. The cards are a little off center. You can see the centering on the card. Like, it's an easy way to look at centering. You see this corner is a little like further distant. And you can see these edges and stuff. So that's just kind of a quick way to tell for centering. So yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. But I was like, well, what if there's a Charizard? And it's like, what if you want to lose money? And then it was like, the money part, happened. We got this Yoshida Deoxys with this Wobbuffet in the bottom, regional championships. Got this from Camp Cards, one of my really good friends. Basically feel like I talk to Mason like every single day. Really cool dude, knows a lot about the hobby, and appreciate you coming to a deal on this. Ended up, I think I paid $1,500 cash, and then I traded him $500 worth of packs and stuff, and ended up opening the packs up for him. And in those packs were like 3 jungle, and he pulled 2 Vaporeons from jungle. And I was like, dude, like, you just keep getting Vaporeons, man? Like, this is nuts. And basically he did pretty well in those packs. So he's probably very happy with the deal. And then last but not least, I'm going to open these up, but I did get some sports cards. I know you guys probably don't care too much about sports, but these are just some kind of random packs broke or whatever. And then I got this Kobe LeBron. I think I paid maybe $150 for that. I thought that was really, really cool. Just throwing this at the end here for any of the sports card guys. Lamar Jackson Diamond. So I have a diamond from every year. Just try to buy one every year. This is the 2020. Never popped up there for a while. Actually, it's got that diamond guarantee. Pause it if you want to read it. So kind of cool to knock that out. Got a random Giannis. So he may win the NBA championship. I don't know. This is being recorded before it ends. So it's 2-2 right now. Who knows? And then I got these two LeBrons. This is the first year Prism LeBron. He's going back to number 6 this year. Great buy in my opinion. And I also got his sophomore year Topps Chrome. So big card. I think I paid $550 for both of these, which is pretty good. And I think what I'd love to do is to do a full run of these in PSA 9 for Topps Chrome from 03 all the way to 09, and then Prism from like 2012 to present. So I'm just kind of debating when I want to do that, but I just thought that'd be kind of cool to have, like, you really can't go wrong buying LeBron. That's just sort of my general opinion. Lamar Jackson, and then just thought that was kind of cool. I'm a big Lamar fan. And then this Jordan card is just like one of the sickest Jordan cards. He's literally dunking over. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. I even have his card too. Patrick Ewing. There we go. I was like, that's so cool. So I ended up picking that up. What else want to do? Oh, so these are free packs by Old School from the Whatnot stuff and supporting the stream and dude, just being a good friend. I mean, Old School like literally got my banner together for Collecticon. I thought that was pretty sick. Like he did the editing and stuff, and I was like, dude, like thanks, man, because I was already in the road for Collecticon. I couldn't like repack or do anything. Like I was already left. So we'll kind of just open this up for those of you that appreciate you guys kind of hanging out and waiting and seeing all this cool stuff, and I'll show you what we get. Ooh, Goldine, Magnemite or Magneton. So it looks like they kind of evolve here. Big card. Clefable or Clefairy, Hypno or Drowsy, and we got a Clefairy sticker. Kind of cool. So no big Charizards, no starters, no like Mewtwo. Well, it's Series 1, so it might be limited what you can get. So there's only 40. Yeah, so there's not that many to pull from. So probably not the whole like series in there, but that's kind of cool. And then we got a few packs here. I think a lot of you guys know Battle Styles is probably one of the, maybe not, I think it's Chilling Reign, but I think Chilling Reign is probably one of the hardest sets to open. You just don't get any hits ever. And we opened some hits up at Collecticon, and like it was brutal. All right, so we're just gonna fly through this. Boom. Crobat, nice. Ooh, nothing. Anybody want that? So I did it sideways, so you gotta turn your head when you read it. All right, we got 3 packs left. Really appreciate you guys holding on here. Howdora, Lickitung, Horsey, Mankey, Mr. Rhyme. I love that card. It looks like we got a hit back here. We got a hit. No way. Is it gold? What? Nice, dude. We got a gold card out of 4 random packs. Dude, what's up, man? Like, I mean, I kid you not, Old School and I, it was like 11 p.m. We had Bonnie and another one of our friends in the room. We're cracking Chilling Reign ETBs, and like we got like 1 hit out of like 3 ETBs. It was rough. So for him to send me packs that have something, I'm like, whoa, man. Like, your luck has changed. So that's really cool. Mr. Rhyme and Single Strike. Like, I love Mr. Rhyme. I don't know. I just think it's cool. It's unique. It looks like a Pokemon. Like, I feel like a lot of Pokemon these days are like, is that a Pokemon or is that a machine? Like, I don't know. You always think like AI and stuff taking over. All right. We get anything else? Single Strike Mustard. Nope. Primate. Anybody want it? See, that was a little blurry right there. That means you couldn't just put your phone up to the screen and like seal that like QR code. So blurry you can't even, All right, we're going to get 2 hits in this. I don't know. Boom. Do we got it? Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, so this was probably one of my favorite like mail videos. I could have split this up in a few videos, and look, I mean, I even got more stuff I forgot to show you. This should be like 10 different videos. I did like a bunch of EV Hero breaks with Charlie, Herlocker. I'll tag him below too. Probably one of the coolest and just friendliest and most knowledgeable people in the whole hobby. Basically, he did a bunch of Whatnot breaks, and I was like, man, if Charlie's going to open my EV Heroes, like, I'm going to start buying some EV Heroes. Like, look at that floor. It's like textured, Glaceon. Ooh, baby. Jolteon VMAX. Thank you, my man, for coming through, getting that pull for me. I appreciate that. And so it's like, man, if you can just sit there on stream and just have Charlie just open packs for you, like, that's just a dream come true, man. You can't even make a more perfect afternoon. And he even threw in this freebie in one of the auctions. So if you remember, like, I was talking about, like, oh, you want the price go higher? You throw something in, you get a bid up. Well, I actually haven't bought any of these yet. So I was like, I'll take this. Kind of cool. So Charlie, pretty awesome. All right, I actually am going to wrap the video up now. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was just like a truly like just incredible BCBM. I'm trying to find the Blissey. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. And couldn't be happier with just picking this up. For me, this is just the pinnacle of collection goals. Like all this other stuff is fun. You get to enjoy the hobby and meet people. But this is like the 8-year long, just painstaking like journey of obtaining. And couldn't be happier to share it with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. See you guys later.